Nobel laureate Sir C.V. Raman, 7th November 1888 to 21st November 1970. Sir Professor Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman was popularly known as Professor C.V. Raman. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1930 for his outstanding discovery of the scattering of light. All his life, Raman worked for the cause of scientific development in India. Where and when was Sir C.V. Raman born? Sir C.V. Raman was born on 7th November 1888 near Tiruchi. A great scientist has signs of his greatness even in his childhood. Is it true in the case of Sir C.V. Raman? Yes, a great scientist has signs of his greatness even in his childhood is true in the case of Sir C.V. Raman, because from the beginning he was greatly interested in science. As a boy, he had made a model of a dynamo. Besides it, he showed great interest in science and wanted to get the truth of everything. Why did Raman take physics as a special subject in spite of the desire of his relatives to take history and economics? Raman took physics as a special subject in spite of the desire of his relatives that he should take history and economics because he had great interest in science. Why could Raman not go to Britain? When Raman took his MA in physics, he got ready to go to Britain for his higher studies in science. But his health grew worse and he could not go. This was the greatest disappointment of his life. Why was Raman forced to take a competitive examination in history and economics? When Raman could not go abroad for higher studies in science, his relatives thought that his life as a scientist had come to an end. So they forced him to take a competitive examination in Calcutta with history and economics. There he stood first and was appointed as the Deputy Accountant General and posted at Calcutta. Once while returning home from his office, why did Raman jump out of the tram? While returning home from his office, Raman jumped out of the tram because he saw a banner in front of a building on which was printed the Indian Association of Scientists. Raman went into the building and met the scientists gathered there. How long did Raman work in the University of Calcutta? What was his discovery during this period? Raman worked for 15 years in the University of Calcutta. During this period, his discovery was the Raman effect, for which he was given the greatest honor of the Nobel Prize. For what was Raman awarded the Nobel Prize? When Raman was on a voyage to Europe, he saw the wonderful blue of the Mediterranean Sea. This led to his work on the laws of light, scattering in liquid, and ended with his discovery of the Raman effect, for which he was awarded a Nobel Prize in 1930. How can you show that Sir C.V. Raman was not only a great scientist but also a kind man? When Raman was at Nagpur as Deputy Accountant General, a villager came to him with some badly burnt 100 rupee notes. Any other officer, perhaps, would have turned the villager away, but Raman took pity on the villager. He examined the notes and changed them with new ones. Moreover, he always helped people when they were in difficulties. This shows that Raman was not only a great scientist but also a kind man. List the honors Raman was awarded. During his lifetime, Sir C.V. Raman was awarded a number of honors and medals. In 1929, he was knighted by King George V. In 1930, he got the world's greatest honor, the Nobel Prize for his famous discovery, Raman effect. A number of universities honored him with doctorates, PhDs, DScs. He was a member of many international scientific organizations. In 1954, the government of India awarded him the Bharat Ratna. The Soviet Union honored him by giving him the International Lenin Prize in 1957.